Welcome back to Better Than Fiction with Jeanette and Eden. It is officially summer.
Woohoo! School's out.
School's out. Summer reading is here.
Read.
20 minutes every day.
And we're almost breaking last year's record for circulation, so I am not above. Come and make a push so we can beat last year.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Wrap up here. My TBR number. We're supposed to read number 12. Or not 12, sorry. 6. Half of 12.
6, yes.
And I read Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher. And I am just becoming a T. Kingfisher fanatic. I am devouring everything
Very good writer.
She's reading. Yes. This one is a kind of Mod Podge of fairy tale classics. Pulled different things from the stories that you know and meshed them all together. She's trying to save her sister from a very, very bad marriage, an abusive marriage, and so she does the impossible tasks. She makes a deal with some witches. She falls in love along the way. So good. The writing is beautiful. It's very gothic and like sets the scene very well. I just gobble it up. I love T. Kingfisher's writing.
And T. Kingfisher writes kind of across some different genres.
Yes.
So please be aware that she does write horror.
Writes horror, writes fantasy.
Exactly. So
mixes the both.
If you become interested in picking up, because I also love T. Kingfisher.
Yeah.
Just be aware what you're picking up. It's just because her horror gets horror.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, she is, both ends of the spectrum. But no matter what you pick up, her writing is stunning.
Yeah. There's also a fun, not fuzzy companion, but a fuzzy companion in this book, which was fun. She makes a dog from bones. And the name's him Bone Dog. It happens very early on in the book. But he's so cute.
Wah. Spoiler alert.
It's like the first thing she does, quite literally, is make the dog. So fun.
And the covers are always really nice, too.
Yeah. She also has Juvenile. That was what her first thing was. Ursula Vernon is her real name. T. Kingfisher is her pen name. So if you're a Juvenile reader, check out her Juvenile stuff.
I have not read any of those.
Yeah, she does that like hamster series.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
with,
maybe
like the green.
You know what? I might have read those and not realized who I was reading.
Yeah, that's T. Kingfisher.
So I could be wrong there.
Cool. I didn't read the prompt of read a book with a wedding, though I kind of did, because Nettle and Bone, there's a wedding in it, but I can't use it for both things. So I did fail at that, but I did read As I Dream of You. If you remember a few months back, we had Leywin Bam come in. She's the illustrator of this, and let me tell you, it is beautiful. All of the color palettes that she uses in this is wonderful. This is kind of a sad love story about two teenagers. It's so beautiful. I read this over my lunch breaks at the library. I can't recommend it enough, but do go in being aware that it deals with some grief and some trauma as teenagers in a small town. But I love
And this is her newest book, or just one of her old ones that we didn't have. One of her older ones we didn't have, because we have purchased, because we had so many requests for some of her other things.
Oh no, this one's newer.
Okay,
26. Yeah.
Yep, this is her newest one. I thought it was.
Remember, yeah.
And it is YA, so you will need to look for that in the YA section.
Yes. Yep. I loved it. Highly recommend. It's beautiful illustrations in this one. And that's my wrap up.
Nothing else this month?
Nothing of note, really. Yeah, I read a romance. It was fine. Read a big fantasy saga. It was fine. Oh, no, I started Dungeon Crawler Carl with my husband. We're doing the audiobook of that. We joined that craze, and we're having the best time with it. So we're about halfway through.
Because it's a long audiobook. Because my husband and I also started it. Now, you think we're different in ages.
Yeah.
And we thought it was hilarious. The audiobook voices are great, aren't they?
Amazing.
Amazing audio.
Yeah.
We got a quarter of the way through and we've decided it's, we're not into video games as much as the book. I mean, it's a video game. It's a story with a video game as as its core. Yeah. As its setting. And so we dropped it because, it was funny, but to us, the funny kind of stopped. Sure. Yeah. But the voices are amazing. Yep. It is funny. We laughed out loud. Mm-hmm. But if you like to play video games, I think the nuances and the side characters are absolutely hilarious. Yeah. There's a lot and I think you'll appreciate it more than us. Yeah. There's also a lot of funny caricatures of groups of people that we just got the Karen character. Absolutely hilarious. So, yeah, having a great time with that. But we talk about books that you got to find the right one for you, and that not all books are written for everyone. No. And I think this one is going to be a little more age specific. Sure. Meaning, if you grew up playing the video games, this book is going to suck you right in, and you're going to read the whole series. Yeah. That's how I feel about it, because there's multiple books within this series, and then he has a couple of standalones too. And they just printed the graphic novel. It just came in, and we just processed it. Yeah. Yep. So that's new to the series. So I'll have to get somebody else's opinion on it, because graphic novels are not my forte as a whole, though I have picked up quite a few recently. And Dungeon Crawler as the video game premise idea is also not. And I just love the fact that everyone, they write for different age groups. You don't all have to read, and you're all not going to like the same stuff. So premise that right off the bat. Yeah. I think this one's going to be a little more the video game era folks, because you're going to understand all the nuances a little better than those of us who maybe raised children in that age, but didn't necessarily play ourselves. Yeah, I would agree. And the covers are cool. I mean, you can't miss them. They're neon. Yeah. And then you should look at the original covers. They're bad. They're horrific looking, but you get to see Donut. You get to see Donut, and Donut's fun. Donut's really fun. Yeah, that's my my wrap up. So she read more than she thought. There you go. Yeah. Yes, that's true. There we go. I did read my number 6, which was The Daughter of Black Lake, historical fiction. I thought it was well done. It took us back to the Gaelic time, so right as the Romans were taking over the island of Britain, Ireland, that era, which there's not a lot of historical fiction. The main character is a young woman, I think she's 16, 15, because she didn't live as long, I remember, or 17, maybe, who is lame, and in that time period what lame meant. And so you're getting the structure of takeover, you're getting disability and women, and what people thought of women, and how easy it is to lose power. So I thought it was good. Yeah. Recommend it. Eden and I, hold your book up, Eden. Yes. We were laughing how similar our covers were. Look how pretty. Lots of, look how pretty. Lots of vines. And vines. Yeah. So, yeah, there we go. They matched cutely. This one, the library does not own. But if someone wants to read it, we would definitely get it. I read, so we had to sit here and think. So, when you have a prompt like one that has a wedding, sometimes you think the book should have a wedding in it by the back cover, and then you realize it doesn't. So that one was a little harder just because you don't know. Do they get married or not in the end? I haven't read the book yet. So I read Yesteryear. Of course, TikTok sensation. Yes. Highly on reserve. I recommend it. Yeah. And it did have a wedding because it flashbacked. We're counting it. We're counting it. Had a flashback to their wedding, to their, as their life. Wow. So it did take some interesting turns toward the end, and I went, oh my gosh. Some great foreshadowing. And Eden had brought up that she had seen online that they are calling some books bridge books. Yes. From the lighter contemporary books instead of making that big jump to necessary literary fiction, they're called bridge books. Bridge books. And so while it takes on some heavy topics, it doesn't go as deep and are easier to read than some, quote, literary fiction.
Right.
This is a bridge book.
Yeah.
This would be perfect for a book club. It's Good Morning America's already.
Yep.
I could see why. There is a ton of topics from influencers, social media, the fake social media, all that's out there, and how to decipher it, to how obsessed you get with what you're doing, and the ramifications and consequences on your families. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend. I'm also going to make a little plug here for the Clinton County Consortium. The DeWitt copy had multiple reserves on it.
Yeah.
So I went on our consortium, and remember, you can search by all libraries.
Yep.
Wheatland and Lost Nations copies were in. So I grabbed Wheatland's copy. Thank you, Curtis Memorial.
Yay.
For loaning out your copy. Because remember, just because there's might be a line for DeWitt's copy, please check the consortium or ask the librarian to check for you.
Yep.
Because we can check and help you put that on hold.
Yep.
And we'll get that for you. And as note, Clinton Public comes on this week, right?
Yes.
This week, yes. So they will be going live here soon. So you will definitely, want to do that.
Yeah.
So again, thank Wheatland, because I got to read it
before you thought.
Before I thought, because our copy still has reserves on it.
Yes, it does.
So there you go. So I read some short literary fiction also this month. One of them I picked up was She Who Remains. This was slated, this was shortlisted, I believe, for the Booker Award, and it was also shortlisted. In fact, some people thought it would win. Beautiful story about an odd culture, very almost cult-like, in the Albanian mountains, and what it means to be to switch, to be transgender, and how it is a little bit more accepted in that culture, and they actually have almost a ceremony for it.
Interesting.
Changing yourself. I thought there might be a wedding, as she and a partner get really close. In the end, it just didn't happen. So I was close. I thought there might be.
Spoiler.
By the time that's true, spoiler. Sorry. Oh, this TBR is full of spoilers today.
We'll go beep, 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 beep,
beep, beep, beep. There we go. But it is LGBTQ plus literature, so please be aware. But you will not regret reading this. It's written poetically. It's beautiful. The topic is handled beautifully, and so I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
And then
You
the other
had said
stuff
something about it being like the Green and Trembling.
Yes.
In that sense. So
Absolutely.
if you like the topic and that kind of literature, also try that book.
She Who Remains.
Too.
Absolutely. If you like green, the leaves are green and
No, we are green.
We are green and trembling. Yes, we are green
The
and
leaf.
trembling. Yes, we got the ugly American cover instead of the cool European cover.
Yep.
Yeah, so absolutely they're in the same vein. Definitely not the same story, but in the same vein. And just both beautifully written, highly regarded. They were both shortlisted for numerous for awards.
Yeah.
So highly, highly recommend. So again, read summer reading. Come pick up your sheets. They're available today. Sign up for the different programs. Because of we kind of get overwhelmed, we do ask for a lot of registration this year, so please go in and do that. And again, check out books. Help us beat last year's circulation. We just got all the stats.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Help us out.
Help us out.
Okay, number first.
All right, what are we picking?
That one.
All right, we are number 7.
7.
I'm going to be reading The Expert of Subtle Revisions by Kristen Menger Anderson.
Okay, cool. I am very excited to pick this one up. I'm reading Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. Coworker Caitlin here on staff has been bugging me and nagging me to read this because she read this earlier this year. So
which one? I'm sorry.
Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. It's a young adult standalone fantasy.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking forward to that.
There we go. Mine is in the literary fiction realm.
Checks out.
And so does yours.
Yeah,
So
no,
we are so niche. Our prompt is, a novella.
Oh, fun.
Lovely, lovely.
That's a good way to start off.
No commitment here in
yeah.
this library this month.
Yeah.
It's a novella, but we have some really good ones that have come in. Because some of them actually hit some of the award lists.
Yeah.
And we have some other great ones here at the library.
Yeah. I know the
because
Hugo Award always has a novella section
it does.
of award winners. So
Yeah.
let's pull from that.
So, novellas are short, sweet, to the point. Come read with us this month. We are in
Yes.
Lincoln Park
Yes, on Thursday we're in Lincoln Park.
this
Come
Thursday.
Yeah.
Perfect. This
Yes.
Thursday.
The
That would be
4th.
June 4th.
Yep.
Okay. Whatever the first Thursday is, if
Of-
if we get the June
Yes.
day wrong.
Yeah, right. But anyway, come read with us every Thursday.
Absolutely.
And every Saturday.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Have a great June.
Happy reading.
I did it. I didn't even realize it.